Ladies and gentlemen, this could be the very last game of this series. Recon in the blue color will be playing as Oranos, and the opposition in the red, Vortex, playing as Gaia. He's had a pretty good time with Gaia. It's certainly gonna be a god that has an economic advantage here, but Recon is likely going to be experienced in this particular matchup, and Shockwave is a really nice god power for initiative. If you win one fight super hard, you could snowball the rest of it, and this matchup could be defined by that. Of course, if Vortex manages to take a more defensive stance and the game goes into Contarious raids and all that kind of business, then it's a little bit less likely that the single Shockwave could end it. So I'm hoping we're gonna leading in that direction rather than full-on classical fighting with Terma versus Terma, because that typically goes to Oranos' favor. You obviously have Murmillo in there as well, but basically you go Oceanus on both sides. You're gonna be utilizing your Caladria to heal up your units. And there's obviously the man-eating plant. Very welcome change from the plant-eating man. Best of sevens do allow for overlapping god picks because with the bans in mind, there wouldn't be enough. So you can in fact pick both. The same thing. What does the creep do? It heals units on top. So if they were damaged, they would be regenerating at 1 HP per second, and you've got the channels upgrade. Not just the units, the buildings regenerate also. And you've got channels, which increases the movement speed of units on Lush. And then you generate it with eco guilds, as well as manors as in town centers. So you could technically create a lane of Gaia Lush and connect it to your market. And from the market, trade towards this TC, and that route will move 15% faster. Which, guys, we've never seen that in this entire tournament. You know why? Because these Gaia games don't go late. Gaia either wins in mid-heroic or gets crushed. We've not seen a single Gaia game go to the trade stage. Even when Recon was playing against Rappel and crushed the Ragnarok, he went Mythic, but it wasn't really time yet to actually set up a trade route. He was just so ahead that he was just, I'm gonna kill you. That happens very often in this game, so trade route based late game is just exceedingly rare. So I'm pretty sure there was a second draft that happened, and we weren't talking about it. But the additional god draft, I'm going to take a look on my spare monitor, is Loki, Hades, Isis, Gaia for Vortex, banning Odin, and Recon getting Set, Zeus, Oranos 4, and banning Poseidon. So share it in the chat for everybody to read themselves, including on YouTube. Feel free to take a look at that. That's the gods they have available and what they banned. Right, as I was saying, Oceanus, right? For both. Pretty sure. Oh yeah. There's the Caladria. Somebody's transporting. Wait. I heard the Sky Passage sounds from Recon. We're currently hearing his sounds because there's no neutral view, sadly. But he's just making the Sky Passage now, so there's no additional Sky Passage relics on this map. It's a really open map, by the way, so there should be some crazy raids. We got the Tusk of the Iron Boar for extra cavalry hit points. Oh my goodness. Now if that goes together with Feya and Quintarius mid-game, that could be absolutely sick. We got Spotted Fiery Sledge. My god. Makes fortresses not cost favor anymore. Dwarven Horseshoes for cavalry speed. There's already an Oracle hero there. Again, very good stuff if you get that kind of mid-game. There should be a relic here, but somebody's already picked it up. And it's in the temple, actually, Bow of Artemis, which makes archers cheaper. Range units in general. So also Chiral Ballista is impacted by this. We got a little bit of a Terma harass, but it literally doesn't matter. They can't kill Murmillo, especially when they're supported by Caladria. It's just not gonna happen. Where is Recon's Caladria, speaking of? He's trying to avoid additional Terma. And, you know, the villagers do get found, but it's honestly not a big deal. They could just come back, or Recon can just go out there with the Murmillo and defend them directly. There's a lot of investment here going in for Vortex, but if you can't do anything with it, then the Terma are just dead weight, especially in a Quintarius-based mid-game. Okay, what I don't like now is that he's also committing real hard to Chiral Ballista. It worked against magic, but I don't think Recon is gonna go and make Arcus into this. In fact, he's getting his own counter barracks. I wonder what he's gonna do with it. A good idea would be Catapultes, which actually is a little faster than Murmillo, and it does bonus damage against Terma, because Terma count as both cavalry and ranged. So they're tagged for both, which means that things like other Terma can counter them because of the range bonus damage, and Catapultes can counter them because of the cavalry tag. Oh god. Here comes the man-eating plant. Two of them next to each other. Plant on plant action. Maybe not. Okay. But they're eating well. Again, Recon barely losing anything at all. He's got a second Caladria, a third Caladria, and, you know, going heroic from this point onwards would be, I think, pretty wise. Vortex actually holding a lot of resources somehow. Well, because he's not spending food on his army, right? He's spending wood. And guess what Gaia has a lot of? That's right, you guessed it. That thing. Every little bit of food he gathered is now going to the heroic age. Do we now learn about the bees and the flowers? No! Ask your mama. Alright, Sky Passage is trying to come up here for the raccoon, but I don't think it's happening. Yeah, that's Will's toast. Terma are not terrible if they're left alone. You know, it's just they're not left alone. Where do villagers come from? Oh, right here. My mom said ask Nakamura. Okay. So here's the strat, guys. You make the birds in the heroic age, and then you get the Caladria, alright? And they both can fly, and they go together everywhere, okay? They love each other very much. So much so that when the Caladria sees that the bird is hurt, they heal them back to full. That's the strat. Now you know. We've got the upgrade for the Murmillo coming in, Bite of the Shark. It's gonna give these guys a little bit of this bleeding damage business. It's pretty good. And there goes the Quintarius business, immediately starting it up. But I think Recon can just keep printing Catapultes and Murmillo. Should work out just fine. Did he get weightless mace? I think he did, right? Yeah. That's gonna increase their speed so that they can better match the cav and their damage, of course. That's very nice. Hey, these guys have the relic, don't they? Oh yeah, they do. They have also damage and armor. Now they're heavy Contarius. The name doesn't update unless you reselect them. But Recon has gathered everything from the corner, so he can now unite with the others. He's getting Hyperion, so no birds, no pairing up or anything like that. The Behemoth is here though. Fortresses are not gonna cost favor anymore. Great. You know what's good against Terma? Using chaos on them. Because they counter themselves. So if they shoot each other, they're all gonna die. And then they're low HP. And what do? You shockwave the hell out of them. Oh no, Recon just used his favor. Recon just used his favor on getting this recasted Carnivora. Well, now he's not gonna have shockwave, right? Oh, he shockwaved as well. Can he use chaos? Can you use chaos on all those Terma? Think about it. Use chaos. They'll all die. He doesn't want it. He's saving it for a better fight. Oh, he's wanting it. He's wanting it. Oh my good lord. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. They're all gone. Vortex has been wiped out. This might cost him the tournament. Holy crap. That's exactly what I was talking about. The bonus damage applying between the counter units. Chaos makes you unable to do anything. Even in spread formation, the radius of the God Power is actually big. Didn't even need Shockwave. Recon's smarter than me. That's why he's playing and I'm casting. All these unguarded citizens are about to be discovered by this massive army. Recon's on spat formation, but he doesn't need to be. There's no Hyperion for him to deal with. I would love to see heavy infantry from him though, but I'm not sure it's necessary. Like, he's crushing this just fine without it. The Satyr actually getting on top of the Cairo Ballista. Okay, this is a little ambitious, Recon. I kind of wish you were looking for gold mines instead. It's already 12 minutes in the game, so nobody's gonna be in their main gold mining. In fact, oh no, please don't miss. Oh, okay, you found something. That's fine. That's a good find over there. There are stuff all over the map, and Vortex, being Gaia, is not gonna get any help from Sky Passages and the likes of that. Oh, is he gonna reveal where the villagers are with these Contarius? Well, Recon might check. He knows he's near. Oh god, he's gonna check. He's gonna see with the Satyr. He found them. He found the villagers. If these get surrounded, Vortex is toast. This could be game. Oh, this is an absolute disaster if Recon just sends his units ahead. But I'm not even sure he needs to, because Vortex is too far out to actually defend against this. The villagers will just go down traditionally. You don't even have to do the micro to get them stuck. Holy crap, that's a lot of mules and villagers going down together. Goodbye. That's it. 46 villagers to 44 in terms of population, that is. So it's still pretty equal, to be honest. But after all this bonking that Recon has been doing, a lot of the units of Vortex have just been killed. And now Recon is in a second town center as well. He's got Sky Passage networks connecting him to wherever he wants to go. And Vortex is looking for these small, tiny, cute little attacks. Probably not gonna work anytime soon. Recon is gonna end up finding another set of gold miners. And there's some very low units here that he can just dive and kill. Please get the 30 hit point villager. He's not doing it. Nice trader. Stealing the Satyr. That rhymes. Haha. You know what? I think he can't escape with it. Like, these Caladria just keep the units at full HP. Doesn't matter if a Satyr is shooting them. They'll cut him to pieces. Carnivora. Not able to help with this, but the towers and the TC sure are. Still no heavy infantry for Recon. I'm getting triggered now. he really needs that. But he also needs a lot of food, to be honest. He's starting to transfer. Still a little bit of hunting going on, but with all these idols, I mean, you can easily just go out on the map and capture this area. Make another fortress or something. As long as Recon doesn't lose too many units right now, under the fortress fire, he's certainly safe. So, if Vortex gets greedy and attacks, I think Recon just cleans this up. Shouldn't be any trouble at all. Yeah, the TC can just shoot back and take down those archers. Very easy work. Maybe not. What is going on? Recon's making Murmillo only. I guess the double villager production is a little difficult. Maybe some repairs or anything at all to... Okay, he's just gonna leave. I could just repair that. It's doing a lot of work, this palace is. A lot of ranged units are going down here for Vortex. He's losing so many. And Recon is just looking for a counter attack. Oh my god, he wants the gold miners. Okay. I don't hate it. The sky passages are allowing him to maneuver wherever he wants to go. Oh, but these villagers are about to be caught. Chaos will be here to defend himself against all the ranged units, though. In fact, Vortex is gonna have to do some really big counter damage. Yeah, you don't do that, Recon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's time to abandon the palace, I'm thinking. But his raid is bigger. It's better. It's stronger. Oh, Vortex doesn't have a mechanism to deal with this right now. He certainly can't afford to lose that many villagers in this situation. He's already behind. Oh my god. Ooh. Lost everything. Sure, Recon's losing some villagers, but he's got so many more. He's in a base that's heavily defended. He's got Chaos ready to go whenever he wants. He's just waiting for this army to clump up so that they can go kill themselves. That's literally what Chaos is about. And there we have it. The Turma are shooting each other, literally killing each other off. We do not have the tower upgrade to get bonus against Cav just yet, but I mean, doesn't matter. All this arrow fire in the main base is just too much for Vortex to deal with. All we need is a little bit of repair on the town center, and Recon is definitely gonna be fine here. Right? Right, guys? Yeah, he's making Contarius of his own now, realizing that maybe this unit is a little good. Finally, the Caladria show up. If they were here earlier, nothing would have died. And now with the Archer Fire, as well, Building Fire, as well as the Caladria and the remaining units, Recon will be knocking Vortex out of the entire tournament. 4-1 is your final score, and this man has just made it to the next round. Recon is gonna be playing in Spain. He's a finalist. Ladies and gentlemen, this is incredible. How far our boy has come. He was discounted by so many for getting the high seed. Look at him now. He takes down Vortex, who took down Magic, with just as much of a score difference. Absolutely epic. Incredible. Very well done.